All right, time for more Argonaut Weekly at GoArgos.com. A busy week at the Argonaut Weekly. Rob Walden, along with John Bergen, head coach of the UWF cross-country teams, here to talk about the women's squad, which finished third at last weekend's GSC championship meet. Yet another good run for your ladies. They continue to improve match after or meet after meet after meet, and they ran their best at the conference tournament.
Yeah, I was very pleased. We had a good showing. We had kind of plotted ahead of time, kind of on paper, where it looked like we stood and looked like we were, fourth and the fifth place team right behind us. And then when we finished the race, we were third. Sure. I couldn't be more pleased about that. And really, we weren't really emphasizing the team score as much as the fact that I knew we had a fair number of runners that, again, by plotting versus the rest of the conference, had a good chance of making all conference, which is top 20. And we got four girls in the top 20. Carissa Terrell Fallon made first team all conference with her 8th place finish, and then Stacy Patton, Kelby Beck, and Mackenzie Carney all in between 11 and 20 there for second team all conference. So really happy to see Stacy and Kelby get there, because they have worked very hard this year and have run consistently. And on paper, I told them that they were 16th, 17th best in the conference. And the pressure's on you sometimes when you're expected to be all conference. And Carissa and Mackenzie actually clearly ran their best races this weekend. They were, on paper, they were like 22nd and 23rd best, and they both got in the top 20. So really pleased with. We ran 9 girls, and everybody ran very hard. It's a challenging course, so our times weren't PRs, but many of the performances were their best performances of the year. They really were out there and beating some people that they haven't beat before, and and team-wise, we've been ranked behind Arkansas Tech all year, and we finished ahead of them. That's why we finished third when on paper it said 4th or 5th. So we're pleased. 4
runners got all conference nods, again just showing the depth of the squad. I got to think you guys are excited about the NCAA regionals in a couple weeks.
Oh, we are, and we run a 6K at the regionals, and I think it actually plays to our advantage a little bit, because collectively as a group, we've got some kids that have got the endurance and not the natural speed, and so even though it's only 0.6 of a mile further, it's 3.7 instead of 3.1. Right. Subconsciously it plays in a little bit to those that are a little more powerful, a little more endurance wise instead of the natural speed. And I mentioned our top 4, but our 5 through 8 were pretty collectively in the group there. Megan Stonecker and Ruth Ashley and Renee Porsche, those 2 freshmen right there, and then Sabrina Seinmartin, who has improved all year. Those 4, and we only can run 7 at regions. 3 of those will probably be competing, and as our 5, 6, 7 spot actually probably gives us more depth than some of the teams we're running against. So that's our advantage, team depth, and the fact that we've got some good endurance. So we'll see what we can do at regionals. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Another good weekend for women's cross country. They finished 3rd in the GSC after the men finished 2nd. And of course, like the men, they'll be at the NCAA regional in a couple weeks. You can follow the action right here at GoArgos.com.